Hey guys, if you saw my Comfy Scruff video last week, then you know that last week was my birthday, and one of the gifts that I got was the 50 Years of James Bond Blu-ray collection. Now, being one of the more expensive items in my possession, I thought it would be nice to, give my impression about it. To let you guys know whether or not, why buy this? First off, as you guys can see, it's a very pretty package. You've got all 6 James Bond actors across the front in their various poses. Unfortunately, George Lazenby only had the one to choose from, if you can tell, and if you know the cover of his only movie, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, you can tell that's the one from the cover on at least the DVD that I had. It may or may not have been a movie poster as well. And of course, as you can see, you've got the division of the colors. I'm assuming black for all of the tuxedos they wore over their years. Although, it's a note that Sean Connery actually wore a gray suit, I believe, more often than a tuxedo. So, there's that. But then on top of that, like I said, you've got gold, which I think it's because of, you've got GoldenEye, Goldfinger, the man with a golden gun. So, both colors make sense. It's split nicely, so you've got Bond on one side, 50 on the other. Because just imagine if that split were down the middle. It just wouldn't be... It wouldn't look near as good. And then also, yeah, there's this bit. Originally, when the package first arrived, I thought this was supposed to go on here, and when this started popping off, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm ruining it! And it was like, oh no, wait a second. If you look at the back, it actually, you can tell. It's got the logo. It's supposed to come off. Yeah. And so, it's also got that fun, sticky stuff that you always wanted to play with as a kid, so it's just, all the information that you would get if you picked this up at, Walmart or something. Box set contents and, all that good stuff. So, there's that. There's the outside cover. Now, on the inside, once again, very nice looking books, which contain, the DVDs. Or, DVDs, the Blu-rays. My bad. This is the second set, which starts at Octopussy, in the middle of Roger Moore's run as James Bond. But yeah, one problem I had, while, it all looks very pretty, and there's the problem that I had with the other book. I was really trying not to have this problem again. You have to be very careful with these books, unfortunately. Not only because turning the pages are difficult without tearing it up. I'll show you. I don't think this one got... I don't know if the sound got recorded when that happened, but it started to kind of creak or... I don't know. Tear, maybe, is the word for it. But yeah, this book, because I accidentally was turning the pages flat like this, like how you would a normal book. But then this happened, where you can actually see where the disc is underneath there. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. And so while Goldfinger is now very easy to slip in and out because of this tear, that's not a good thing, because I don't want it falling out, while it's supposed to be sitting still. And on that note, actually, the discs themselves are normally pretty hard to get out. It takes some practice. When I first opened it up, I was flipping through the pages and when this happened, and I tried to get out, let's try On Her Majesty's Secret Service. One of the things I had to do, you've got to lay it flat. You just got to push the back of it a little bit, because you've got a finger hold there, and if you pull it a little bit and push, and you got to make sure that that place is there for your thumb, then you can pull it out pretty easily. And as you can see, hopefully, the disc itself is in very good condition. I'm not sure exactly well, there's no scratches on it, so, you know, I'm worried trying to figure out how to show you where any scratches would be. I mean, I guess this would be as good as I could get, but yeah, see, it's in immaculate condition, which, oh, Goldfinger's trying to make a run for it while I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, so the discs are in awesome condition. It's just a matter of making sure they don't get damaged, like, or by the packaging, like Goldeneye, or Goldfinger, my bad, was about to be. I'm probably going to end up putting them in sleeves and just keeping this for the looks, because once again, like I said, these are very pretty. You know, it's very good for a set piece. I'm probably going to end up putting it up there on my cabinet. If you know the set, then you know that, you know, this is my desk, and then over there I've got a bookcase. So it'll probably go on top of the bookcase next to my monkey puppet and my trombone. Once again, very pretty, but fragile. Kind of like, unfortunately, the female, or ironically rather, the female stereotype. So yeah, really, overall, the packaging at least, is more something to look at, something pretty to look at, but I can't say that it's too useful for the purpose that it's supposed to have. Now, while my version is the 23 Blu-ray set that comes with Skyfall, there's also a 22 disc set which doesn't include Skyfall, but the packaging is exactly the same, and the same goes for the DVD collection, so I'm assuming that the problems with the packaging transfer, you know, completely. So that's kind of unfortunate. Now, like I showed you, the discs are in perfect condition. I would show you proof, you know, actual, you know, on the screen here, proof, but one, I don't have an ability to record my television, and two, I am terrified of the legal stuff that may pop up from showing disc footage, or even the menu. I'm just completely terrified. So, sorry guys. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Now the bonus disc actually has some nice montages that celebrate James Bond's 50th film anniversary, as well as some little behind-the-scenes snippets from Skyfall. Now something that I personally like is that on this single disc, it has all of the opening sequences from the James Bond films. Now it doesn't have Skyfall, which I don't really get, especially with how popular that song was, but still, all of those famous songs, all of that famous imagery. Maybe it's just because I'm a music fan, I don't know. It's really awesome, and it's nice to be all in one place versus having to go through every single disc. Now, the one thing that did bug me was that there was no really big bonusy thing, nothing really long, no featurette to sink your teeth into. It was all the little snippets and all the montages and the opening sequences, which aren't bad. I just would have liked to have some sort of featurette that, you know, celebrated something about, you know, 24, 30 minutes long, that celebrated James Bond, that talked more in depth, I guess, about what went into it. Now, I know that there was a documentary made, and, you know, maybe they should have included that on the bonus disc. I don't know anything about the tech specs, about, you know, can they fit it on here with everything else? I'm not certain, but I think that would have been nice. Overall, I have to say, it's a pretty good buy, whether or not you're a big James Bond fan, or you just want all the films in one swift stroke. Now, if we talk some numbers, you can, on average, find this for about $150. Now, each of the individual Blu-rays are about $15. All 23 of those movies, if you bought them separately, would be over $300. So yeah, essentially, you're getting a very nice case, and all the films, plus a bonus disc, for half off. It's pretty good. Now, the list price, you know, whenever you look online, they'll have a list price and they'll have a mark through it, always. That's $300, so it's on par, but I've never actually found it online for that list price. And I've also haven't looked in stores, so maybe that list price, you'll find it in stores at Walmart or somewhere like that. But like I said, if you look online, of course, you'll find it cheaper. You'll find it around $150, $160, $140, thereabouts. Personally, I'm very happy with it. Like I said, with the money especially, you know, it works out. You get the awesome case. I'm going to put this up here. very nice. I'm going to try and Vanna White it, and it didn't really work. I've already got all the discs in a nice case I found. It's leather. I mean, I don't know. This was an accident, but you know, nice discs, nice package. Nice package. But yeah, really, I'm just looking forward to when I have time to actually watch any of these things outside of researching for this review. Because I've got class. And yeah, no time, guys. So, until then, I guess, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Now remember, guys, if you liked the video, don't forget to actually hit that like button. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe, and then go check us out on social media sites. And also, comment, please. We love hearing from you. You can't see my arms, but they're going out along the sides of the camera like that. And John, I won't actually see you on Thursday because you can't post. And if you guys didn't know that, go check out his last video. So, I'll see myself on Thursday. Well, that's just not as good of a sign-off, so I'll see you guys Thursday.